welcome to Daily Scripting, day 18. Took me a while to muster this one up. Had a lot of trouble dealing with attributes. Had to re-script it. The way I was doing it was kind of weird. I think it still is kind of weird and clunky, but hey, if it works, it works. First off, I improved a lot on the animations. The first thing I did was I made the previous animation track you were currently playing, like the previous M1 track you were currently playing in a chain, I made that stop before it plays your next one. That makes it look a little more flowy, okay? Next, I fixed a bug with Greatsword where it wasn't playing the actual handle keyframes. This was because I animated the Greatsword with the handle spelled with a lowercase h. I know. I had to go into the weld script, and I had to basically make it not case sensitive by making the variable find first child handle with a capital H or find first child handle with a lowercase h. And thirdly, for the katana, my friend Ferris, shout out to him, he helped me. He gave me some advice for impact or intention on choppy animations. The katana animations look like this now. If that looks any better. Oh yeah, also for the fourth one, I actually made it sheath to the correct position. Also, the katana M1s are faster now. The hit point is like 5 frames earlier. I think it's balanced though, because it should be decently faster than Greatsword. But yeah, I think these look a lot better. This is Greatsword. They look a lot better now, and the third M1 isn't like bugging out. Oh yeah, the other thing I did for animations was on Greatsword there was another bug. So I had the animation priority set as idle instead of action, and that's why it was like sort of playing over top the idle animation, and that was causing it to like glitch out and like go behind me on the third M1. But yeah, those are the things I did for animations. Next we have the combat. Alright, I got my 2 clients set up here. You'll see that if I M1 when I'm out of range, it still says nobody in range. But now, if I M1 the player, they actually take damage, and it is not supposed to be doing that much damage. Whoa. Okay, I thought I fixed that bug. Fuck. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Alright, so I found my exact problem on a dev forum. Basically what it told me was to make a variable for the connection and then set the connection to that. I sort of did my own thing. I disconnected it after it fired, but I realized that's a problem because whether it fires or not, it still makes the connection. So what causes that bug was me M1ing in the air before fighting the person. So I'll have it disconnect and then return, and that should actually fix it. Oh, why is this client way bigger than the other one? Okay, sure, whatever. Now let's see if I M1 the air a bit. Let's see if it's still bugging. It's supposed to be 15 damage every time. And you'll notice that keyframe reached only should be firing once. Otherwise, if it fires multiple times, then that means the connection's still there, and it's firing on top of itself, basically. But yeah, it seems to be working. Disconnecting the connection after it's done seems to work. It does consistent damage, and it's not firing the keyframe, or it's not firing on the keyframe event marker several times. Wait, did I even show you guys that the damage applies on the keyframe event marker? Wow, something I want to fix, this is probably going to be for the next video, is just the way sound is handled. Right now it only currently plays on your client, so if I mute this tab and I M1, you'll notice that this guy who has volume can't hear his M1s, which really doesn't feel responsive at all. Even when I hit him, can't even hear the hurt sounds either, that are only playing on my client. So I gotta make it play on both clients, but not the server, because I don't want it to play for everyone, no matter how far away you are. But like, I want it to play on both clients at the same time. So I'll figure out a way to do that for the next video. Now onto attributes. So when I block and I try to M1, I'm clicking right now. I don't know if you can hear it. It doesn't work. If I M1 and try to block, it doesn't work. I can only block after. Now this thing, I don't know if this is gonna work because it wasn't working earlier, but when you sprint, it's supposed to stop you from sprinting. Let's see. Yeah, no. I can block, and I can M1 while sprinting still. That's not what we want. We wanted to slow you down to a walk. But yeah, the block, I believe the block works. It's kind of hard to set this up without getting someone to test. Actually, I'll do that right now.
I think my scripting place is better.
Ow. Ow, dude. I don't even have a weapon, bro. I'm unarmed.
This is what Gus would do. He would kill someone who was unarmed.
Yeah, he did that to that little kid.
Hold on. Stay still.
Yeah, you can't have one behind the back.
360 block.
Yeah, it's not there yet. I can't do anything against this. Oh.
Dude, I do more damage per swing.
Yeah, you do. But you're slower. Not that it matters.
That was pretty free. I think probably the best player to ever touch this combat. I find it funny. Look at how the light looks like on the sword. See, can you see that on my great sword?
Yeah.
It was so choppy. It's like stages.
You're so nitpicky.
Oh, I have so much end lag, like for when I can't block. Oh, there's no block buffer. That's probably why. Actually,
Yeah, there's no block buffer. The block cooldown's 1 second.
If I get hit, does it cancel my current hit? Yeah, it does. Like,
Does it cancel your current hit? No, it doesn't.
yeah.
If we M1 at the same time, we both get hit.
Anyways, you're never gonna kill me. I won't ever die.
Unblock, coward. Blocked. Oh, 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 oh.